That would be me.
Look who we're hanging with.
Jason David Frank.
Boom shakalaka.
Please do not change channel.
Welcome back. Thanks for logging on and tuning in. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. That way you can keep coming back over and over to hang with us and our wonderfully talented and fun, creative guests in the arts and entertainment world. I'm Allyson Murray, and right now we are in Dryden, New York at the VFW for the Psychic and Holistic Fair Fundraiser hosted by Dragon Cove Entertainment with Renee Marie, and we are hanging with author Veronica Falter. Thank you so much for hanging with us.
Thank you.
So tell us about your books.
Okay, so this is a series that's about Wonderland, but it is not the Wonderland you know. It has dragons and fairies and elves and vampires and any other kind of magic I could think of.
Awesome.
There's also no dialogue. There's no he said, she said, back and forth conversations. People talk to each other, but I don't include the actual words that they use.
Okay. All right. Is this your first book?
This was the first one, A Ponderance of Possibilities. Yes, I know ponderance is not a real word. I made it up. I just liked the way it sounded. These are 3 books in the trilogy.
Okay. So it's a series?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. It starts with Ponderance, then goes on to A Wonderance of Wonderland, and then A Severance of Sanity. I liked the way it all sounded, the alliteration.
Yeah, it all goes. So where did you get your ideas from?
Actually, I kind of stole it from another author.
Oh.
I had read a book series about Wonderland where she had brought it into the present, and I loved the way she did it, and it was amazing. And I got to thinking, I'm like, okay, well, maybe not in the present, but what if Alice never left? What if she stayed there and married the Hatter and created a whole life?
Yes, gotcha. Do you have to do a lot of research for the kind of books that you write?
I don't. I'll Google things here and there, especially if I'm looking for interesting names or if I'm trying to figure out how to fit something that I already know into the story, but mostly I just kind of go with it. My storytelling's a little bit odd because I'll have a general idea of what my story is, and then it gets completely thrown out. I let the story talk to me. The story tells itself through me, basically.
Right. Awesome. Very good. What is the most difficult part of your artistic process?
Trying to figure out how to write without dialogue. I'll get to a point where I'm like, okay, they just need to say this. And I'm like, but they can't because I don't want them talking. And trying to work around that, it makes it a lot harder.
Okay. Yeah. It's interesting. How long on average does it take you to write a book?
About 3 to 4 months.
Well, that's pretty good. That's not too bad.
No, I usually spend about half an hour every morning before I go to work, and then when I come home from work in the evenings, I usually spend 2 to 3 hours. When I come to events like this, I bring my notebook and I just keep on writing.
Awesome. Beautiful.
Always finding time.
Yes. So this is a trilogy, which was one of my questions. Do you want each book to stand on its own, or do you try to build connections between the books?
They are all connected. I mean, you can read the first one, and the way I've ended it, you could end with that. But you have to have read the first one to read the others.
Okay. All right. Was it hard to get published?
No, actually, that was very easy because I self-publish through Amazon.
Very good.
It's a completely free service that they have. I absolutely love it. They have everything there that I need. It's been kind of trial and error figuring out, book sizes and fonts and things like that, but now I've kind of got it down, I think.
Yeah. Who does your book covers?
I use the Amazon cover creator. It's part of their service.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Do you try to be original or deliver to readers what they want?
I like to be very original. I like to mix it up and throw in plot twists and bring together things that should never be together.
Very cool. Do you get good feedback, positive feedback?
I have so far. I have yet to have anybody tell me they didn't like it. So,
well, that's always a good thing.
Yeah.
That's really good. So what's coming up for you after today? Do you do a lot of author signings? And
I do. I have events almost every weekend between now and the end of April.
That's awesome.
Psychic fairs, craft fairs, just anything I can find that
Beautiful.
are willing to have me.
Oh, that's great. Is that one of the hardest part is marketing?
Yes, because when you self-publish, they don't do any advertising for you.
Right.
You have to do it all yourself. So that's what I do at these, is I go out and I talk with people and I kind of sell myself.
Beautiful. And where can people find your books? Obviously are on Amazon.
They're on Amazon, yes.
Anywhere else? Do you have a Facebook,
I have
Instagram,
a Facebook
Twitter?
page. It's Veronica Falter Books.
Very good. Very good.
And I try to keep people updated. I post stuff constantly. I even post stuff about other authors, books I'm reading, not just my own stuff. I like to keep people interested in reading. That's the biggest part.
Yeah, yeah. Especially nowadays with all the, technology.
Right, right. Which is why I like that these are on Kindle as well. They are as ebooks, so you don't have to get the paperback. If you like your tablet, you can download them right into it.
Fantastic. Do we have time for a game, Harry? We like to play games on this show, Veronica.
Okay.
Let's play, since you're an author, let's play Mad Gab. Have you ever played?
I don't think so.
This is a weird game. Basically, it is, you have a card. I'll play with you because I like to embarrass myself too. You pick a card. You have a bubble, and it's a sentence that you have to say, and obviously it's not, I have to figure out what you're trying to say, and you figure out what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
And I have to have my glasses because, I've succumbed to being blind, people. Yes. Okay, let's see. I'll go first. And the answer is on the opposite side under whatever the letter is.
Okay.
Okay. Again, stuff low. Again, stuff low.
Against the flow?
Yes! She's good at this.
I play Speak Out with my kids. So
awesome. So it's pretty close.
This is easier though, because you don't have the plastic contraption.
Yes. Oh my God, I know. I've tried that. That's hard.
Okay. A sweet forth a sweet.
A sweet for a sweet.
Yes.
Yay! I'm apparently good at this too. No, you're just good at talking. Do we got time for one more? One more. This is one more. All right, let's see. We were just good at what we were doing. Okay. Hush, 10 thud arc. Oh, geez. Hush, 10 thud arc.
I do not know.
A shot in the dark. That was a good one.
Define Hull eggs ham.
Define Hull eggs ham. Define Hull. I don't, definitely something, I don't know.
The final exam.
The final exam. Oh my God. Well, guys, we had a whole lot of fun hanging with Veronica today. I am Allyson Murray, but before we go, we would like to give a very special thank you to our partners at Krypton Radio out of LA, Famous Faces and Funnies, Off the Chain Radio with Yvonne Mason, Space Coast Comics, Asylum Convention Entertainment Services with Heather Reed, Embellish FX out of Orlando, Florida, Celestial Healings out of Liverpool, New York. Without these folks, we could not do what we do. These are the folks that share our videos all over the World Wide Web, and we hope you will too. Don't forget to to hit that like button, leave a comment, let us know what you think of today's show and our guest. You can also check our guest links below. Remember to subscribe, log on, and stay tuned to see who we're hanging with next. Very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.